player's forces are under attack.
Let's see. Is he turning north? No. 1-0 just straight up harass. Infy has always played a macro style. When he was playing human, when he was playing night elf, basically all the time. So 1-0. Mike touching something? Oh, that is correct. Sorry about that. I hope it's fixed now. Was touching a cable, indeed. So, harassed by 1-0. Expansion attempt by Infy, but he was scouting for this. Turns around pretty much immediately. And so no damage done, but definitely time bought. Tower rush? No, no, no. No, 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 no. I'd be very surprised to see that.
A player's forces are under attack.
So Infy can creep a little bit. But the second he lets go and the second he gives 1-0 a little bit of space, our Show Cup King will be right here. As he is now. Where's the first Nova gonna land? In the middle of absolutely everything. But that goes nice deny for 1-0's ghouls as well. 1-for-1, but experience definitely in favor. Oh, actually of Infy with that second ghoul kill, plus the first creep camp. We have more ghouls streaming in. Lich in trouble! And what to do now? There's no potions. He needs to block the entrance and keep the Lich back. But that's, of course, a huge loss of DPS. If you can't use your first hero, there's a Nova soonish. But at the moment, it's only right clicks. A little bit of a bait. We also have a tower up. We got techs rolling. And wait, 1-0. He's building another Acolyte. Town portal now. This was well salvaged by Infy. For the time being, no Acolytes lost. Tech started. And 1-0 is still on tier 1. Lena, thank you for the 11-month resub. Much love. Hype train on the way. And I gotta say, this is better than what I expected from Infy. So will he still expand with that tier 2? Or is he just rushing tier 3 to go up against the ghouls? Definitely some leveling now. As expected, and 1-0 is expanding on tier 1. Infy's gotta make a choice. And he did. Tier 1.5 expansions. You know, Undead are the new Night Elf. They can tech and expand at the same time. But 1-0 also needs to tech. He's almost an entire tech behind now. Ooh, I feel like his DK play looked a lot better. Now he gets lightning shield on the kobold. What a disaster. That's one. That's almost two creeps getting involved. And that is the kill. Oh, 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 oh. Well, well, well. We got our challenger in a favorable position, I would say. And now there's the dive. And that will definitely cost Acolytes or ghouls. Nova number 1. Boop, down he goes. And now what, 1-0? He needs to show his fighting skills. After he recovered from this, he's even getting mercenaries. No tower up. Ghouls can do whatever they want. There's another Nova in a bit. He can eat a ghoul and then fire away in a few seconds. Or just a skeleton, you know. Nova exchange, but the HP is good. There's also a staff waiting for it. Goes for the hero kill. Mind you, it's only tier 1. Ay, 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 ay. Gotta leave now, though. Infy in a phenomenal spot. One to 0 got a lot of experience here now though. Level 3.5. But it's all about economy. 2 echoes coming. He couldn't produce, right? That's a little late then. There is a chance for 120 to come back. His Lich is a lot better leveled. But of course he got the mercenary camp before. When Infy went for the staff. There's still no tech. There we go, 7 minute 30. That's so late, oh jeez. But level 4 Lich has some comeback mechanics with a lot of Nova, but otherwise he's pretty poorly equipped. Items weren't necessarily what he wanted to have. DK out now. Tier 3. Oh, gargoyles! But Crumbs with the hype train unlocked. Thank you for that sub. But stuff really, dude. How do you come up with that? Scroll of the Beast as Infy staying tier 2 for a bit. That gargoyle though. Will it do anything? As long as there's no spirit tower. Might be okay. It's so little anti-air. Could also be a fake. Uh-oh. Nova battle. But these mercs, yeah, they're easy pickings. It's basically XP gifts. But so are these ghouls. And I worry a little for Infy. Only one production building. Where's the second crypt? That was the last hit for Infy. Super important to unlock the aura. Get well soon, Mr. Styles. I see reports. Some illness. If things go right, Infy wins this, but why mercenaries now? I don't get it. Attempted deny doesn't really work. Crazy back and forth. This has a lot more entertainment value than I initially thought when I heard that Infy is playing undead. Thank you, Null Peter, for the raid. We're casting professional Warcraft 3 tournaments here. Glad you join us. Staff back. So obviously, huge level lead for the Lich of 120. But DK leveling is not gonna be that easy. He's trying to steal some Murlocs away. Very aggressive position for 120 in general. And that is a steal indeed. Invo potion went to Infy. That is important as there's only one shop, one opportunity for an Invo potion here on this map. I got a feeling that somehow 120 turns this around. You know, just the gut feeling of a prophet.
A player's forces are under attack.
And 120 is catching up in tech. Getting attack upgrades, getting fiends out a lot faster. I really don't understand why Infy was so late with the crypt. Maybe just a macro mistake, maybe he just forgot. And usually with this expansion running for so long... Oh, undershooting that damage a little bit, but it's okay. With the expansion running for so long, there should be a bigger advantage.
A player's forces are under attack.
Dark Ranger 3rd, of course. Can he occupy the tavern, prevent the silence, and Black Arrow? Lich on the way to 5. But he can heal against it with that level 2 coil. Decisive push now. Destroyer's ready. No weapon arc. Only one tower. Oh, this is good damage now, but backstab coming in for 1-0. If he salvages this game. Not with the DK so far forward. What are you doing? He has that mistake quite often, to be honest. Fiend's getting attacked. What's the mana situation? Oh, both filled to the brim. DK in trouble. Lich also in trouble. And Infy, all of a sudden, that 10 supply lead. We're just waiting for the next Nova coming up in 2. And the pressure rises. Nice split skeletons towards the Acolytes. And this looks desperate for 1-0. He needs extraordinary micro now.
Players' forces are under attack.
But so far, this is a one-way street. 0-1 upgrades, not that bad against 2-0. Destroyer falls, that's level 5. Is that the turnaround? That was definitely the moment 1-0 was waiting for. And not too many coils. But it's just a numbers game at this point, isn't it? Onto the statues, so many skeletons. Dark Ritual is close, and then one Nova after the next. 1-0 holding its ground with the limited forces he has, trying to buy time. But there's Acolytes falling, that's more resources. And that's more kills. Guys, this is an Infy game. There's no chance, even with level 3 Nova. The statues got sniped, the Fiend positioning was a little off, and Infy found the perfect moment to push. And now we got silence. 1-0 is still on 2 heroes. That is pathetic at the 14-minute mark. Ay, that early game got him good. Another fight? Wait a minute. There's no way. There is no way. There's so many Fiends falling. What the hell is happening? But there's no way. There shouldn't be a way. Okay, Lich focus now. There's coils. No silence against it, as there was also little mana. Ooh, Infy's Fiends are disappearing quickly. Now we got Burrow. Oh, the DK is in trouble. Has it the cloak? Cloak? Ooh, close affair. I really hope he can get out of there somehow. There's an Invo potion at the staff. Baiting with the DK, love to see it. That was risky. Should pass the Invo potion or the staff. I think he got this now. Supply. That was a good fight by 1-0. Supply is getting closer. Or got closer for a bit. Fiends were falling. Damage output mitigated. But that is one hell of a broken expansion now. Remember, 1-0 can win against Happy with a 20 supply deficit, but not without a DK, my friend. Not without a DK. Fire away, level 4. On the second hero. Yeah, Fiends are falling again, but it's twice the supply. Not even the best player in the world can win this. GG. 1-0. And Infy takes the lead here in Show Cup. Huh. Curious. That's exactly what you need. That is exactly what you need. And I'm pretty sure when you see 1-0 versus Infy, both on Undead, you wouldn't assume that Infy is taking a lot of maps, would you? But here we are. Whoops, I even entered the score wrong. There you go. Yeah, that harass a little too aggressive, I guess. And then Infy was able to expand. 120 was slowed down. That creep camp at the lab was horrendous. And we go game 2. I don't know what the map is. The new launcher doesn't display it to me yet. The hell? Ah. I was confused for a second, sorry guys. Alright, let's see what these gods can provide us with. What the? I got an issue with my overlay right now. One sec. Ah. Oh. You don't miss much, I'm just trying to get the colors correctly, which apparently doesn't work. The entire thing doesn't work. What the hell? Why? Okay, for this game we gotta rely on the regular Warcraft overlay. Sorry about that. I'll fix it in a bit. Like after this game. Alright then, we got Infy in the yellow. We got 120 in the blue.
Under siege.
Overwhelmed. Neo's overwhelmed.
A player's forces are under attack.
There's a fix. Alright, what do we got this time? Liches get stitches. It's the same as before, just on a way bigger map.
A player's forces are under attack.
Twisted Meadows. I wouldn't be too surprised to see Infy playing Mass Gargs here. Just, you know, cause he's Infy. And of course expansions are to be expected here. But 120 plays it aggressive once again. Shouldn't give Infy the time to expand immediately. They have to fight first. Nova exchanges. That's one kill right there. And Infy is almost out of mana already. There we go. Level 2. That helps, of course. With that level up, got another kill. Can now eat his own skeletons for even more Nova. And that one last hit. He would love to have that one skeleton. Now he got it. And Infy is hurt. Face tanks the ghoul damage. A little odd. Gotta stay out of range. Nova range is insane. And that exchange is way better for 120. Until that Lich dies to ghouls? No. Not like this. Grumpy Dennis, thank you for the 25-month resub. Okay. We have a game, everybody. 120, not overwhelmed.
A player's forces are under attack.
Or Infy not overwhelmed. Can he still expand? We have a way fast attack this time compared to the first game where we had a 7-minute expansion, which is not that great. Are we both expanding now? Is the question. If so, then 1-0 is certainly delayed. Lich levels pretty much the same after this camp. And yeah, we're not moving towards the gold mine, huh? Moving towards the shop. Ring of Regen, amazing. But yeah, it's pretty clear what Infy is doing. He always does this with almost every race as well. And I think Infy is in a good spot. For now. A little bit of a question. How fast?
A player's forces are under attack.
Ah. How fast can you get that expo up? Oh no.
Town is under siege.
Bugged again. That's a solid cancel. But since Infy has a fast attack, that shouldn't do too much. Lich, do you have a staff? No, but a town portal. And Infy can do big damage here, force a TP, and then just staff away. Exactly. Staff cancelled! Oh no, Infy! Wait, wasn't cancelled? I just imagined that? Jesus Christ, I need more coffee. In my head, he was staffing already. Apologies, I'm a little confused due to that overlay bug thing. Yeah. Funny, confused moment. Expo attempt number 2. And now it's an arms race to tier 3. 1-0 Qs immediately. DK is out for Infy. Can he do this again? There was a spare acolyte, no problem. A second attack towards the expo, or do we dive into the main this time? We dive. Confirm that there is no tech running. But it's only a Lich. Of course, the Lich is super powerful. Level 3.5 already. We need better splits against the second Nova. Coming up in a second. Yikes. Yikes, that's a lot of ghouls. With so little, you can accomplish so much. But it's an acolyte kill during the tech. 1-0 has to make a decision if he cancels or not. Ring of Regen, man. What an item this Ring of Regen is. 2 acolytes. Oh my god. And cloak. Cloak and ring and dark ritual. Such a sick combo.
Player's forces are under attack.
But Infy hasn't started tier 3 yet. That's his downside. But how do you afford Frenzy and Destroyers now? Oh, Coil could be on cooldown. Nova's ready. Preemptive Coil, nicely done. Fighting under the tower, big help. One more Nova. Oh, sweet snipe. Yeah, this requires a lot of attention now. Lich? Nah, no mana. Level 1 Dark Ritual, not that great. Infy goes again for his 1 Gargoyle build.
player's forces are under attack.
And 1-0 is under so much pressure. This has to be one big decisive push. But the push can still work. If he gets destroyers up, there's very little anti-air for Infy.
A player's forces are
No fiends, no web. Just a few gargs, but they can be sniped, of course. The decision in this game in the hands of ghouls and destros.
town is under siege.
More distraction, weakening the push. Staff is ready. But then he has no Nova for the fight that's coming. DK is creeping, not getting caught. All attention, or almost all attention, to the expansion bottom left. But DK is hurt, Lich out of mana. This could work. This could very much work, but none of the towers are up. And they're getting close to finishing. Mass repair. Infy is still in the base. He doesn't need the Lich, apparently. Okay, good luck now. Lich is here. Uh-oh, waiting for a Nova. He's begging for a Nova. But it seems like he's holding. Where's the Nova gonna end up on? Gargs in, towers up. Uh-oh. This doesn't work. Tier 2 undead hold with Gargs and mass harass. 1-0 is just too much. Slow down. Uh-oh. Careful. This is a kill, is it not? He can't reach! Run to the shop, my friend, you got the resources. Level 2! The Lich is just cleaning this up. The Lich, the Skellies, the Gargs. Incredible play, but not with the Lich dying! Infy, blunder! There was a coil ready, he didn't see that Nova coming. But still the same problem for 1-2-0. How do you crack 2 Spirit Towers? I guess you just don't. Incredible Lich displays on both sides. But Creep Jack now. Without a Lich, that's a problematic situation. Dark Ranger out, this time on 1-2-0 side. Is Infy still on tier 2?
A player's forces
Yep.
are under attack.
No orb! No Destros, no Frenzy. Supply numbers are still very low. But he invested into towers. He has to invest into the Lich, who's halfway back. Infinite towers. What?
A player's forces are under attack.
But Crumbs, thank you for gifting us up. To nuts for butts. Away we go. Tower versus army. He's not focusing the ghouls too much, trying to drain the Lich. Trying to hold and buy time. Uh-oh, that's a lot of acolytes falling. So many corpses. First tower broken under the effect of a Scroll of the Beast. 4-3 heroes. Lich has, DK has to walk all the way back. Lich is here, only level 3. We're close to 5. Ooh, 1.5 levels difference. Infy, where is your army? Level 3 Nova. 1-2-0 got this. Does he not? Infy too heavy on Gargs. They're easily sniped now. GG. Oh man, that Lich kill in front of his base turned the game around, and very unfortunate events for Infy. He was ahead for so long. Got that expo up. Got everything up, basically. And then lost the Lich like that. Good to see the second push by 1-0. That hit way harder than the first one, but obviously the Lich was dead. And that's how Twisted Meadows falls to 1-0. Wasn't deterred from all that expo harass, not expo harass, main harass. Yeah, can't lose the Lich like that. Just can't. FEB, thank you for the raid. Orbital Shock, thank you for the sub. And hopefully overlay is working again. I took some measures. And now it's 1-1. That's the way, we like it, don't we? All right. Back we are. Into the game. 1-1 is the score in this best of 7 for the Show Cup Kingdom. Infy on the right hand side, Amazonia from the biggest map to the smallest map. Oh, what's wrong with your eye? Yeah, I got a sty. I don't know if that's pronounced that way, but yeah. It's really annoying. Oops. There you go. So is it Lich again? Lich here. DK! Infy switching it up. DK ghouls as well. Okay, so very different playstyle from Infy. One of the harder maps to expand on here. And one of the easiest maps to harass. For 1-0. What, Ritual Dagger? No! Lightning Shield! Whoops! That hurts! With the DK, this works a lot better. Takes care of the Acolyte. Perfect. Creep so far. Plus an additional kill. Ooh. Lots of HP down for the DK, but he got level 2. Aura unlocked and 1-0. Yeah, this requires some more time, mate. Good start. Items, way in favor of 1-0 though.
player's forces are
Isn't this the map Infy quit on? Yep, that's the Infy map. Oh, Ghoul lost to creeps. They're not playing perfect. Let's be honest. Neither of them is playing perfect. Both started. The tech. What the hell? Like,
a player's forces
what is
are
happening?
under attack.
Ghoul rush into the Lich base.
A town is under siege.
Oh, that is a totally unnecessary coil by some time. But that's about it. Level-wise, Infy's still a little bit ahead, but the full potential of the Lich unlocks in level 3, 4, then 5, of course. Well, the DK, he can't really contest. Can't contest anything. He can finish the camp, avenge the little ghoul that died here, and hope for the best. Preparing a run by. Lich with the staff. Oh, this is dangerous, Infy. You're not in position. Tech is almost done. That's good. But how do you defend this without AoE? One ghoul connects. Oh, there's an opening here. Need to run all the way back. Counter-offensive is sometimes the best defense. But here's the Lich. Boom, number one. Can't have the Acolytes clump up. Good thing here that the tech is done. You can immediately revive them. But yeah, off we go. Oh, this is paradise for a Lich. In the meantime, how much damage is Infy going to do? Not that much, honestly. Ooh, Trouble City. Not going for a Lich is a problem for sure. Infy down in supply, down in economy. 1-0 on the other side. Forgot about the graveyard a little bit. And slowly but steady we're able to clean this up.
Player's forces are under attack.
One Acolyte falling here as well, so tier 3 is delayed too. Weird game, one more. Oh, and maybe another one. Infy. That DK did not work at all. So simple. So simple. Pick a Lich, pick some ghouls. And man, 1-0's early game was pretty bad, I would say. Messed up the lightning shield, but then Infy also lost the ghoul to creeps. But yeah, this was a very unfavorable map for that DK ghoul build. I have no clue why he wanted to go for it. But whatever he wanted to do, it did not work. Now we got another chance. Oh no, overlay is broken again. Feels like it has to do with the new launcher. Every second game doesn't work. But Crumbs gifting us up to Foggy. Much love to both of you. Yeah, shit. Sorry about that, my mistake. I gotta switch to the other launcher then, after this one. So 1-0, leading 2-1. Twisted was really close and Infy had all the chances in the world to take this home. Now we're on Tidehunters. Back to Lichcraft. With 1-0 in the blue and Infy in the yellow. Yeah, I don't know, man. DK might work with Ted Fiends and crazy good harass. But not with DK Ghouls. Not this way. And this map is a little bit similar to Echo Isles in a way that you can expand relatively easy. There's only one shop, so if Infy just plays like he did on game 1, then why not?
A player's forces are under attack.
Game plan for 1-0 doesn't change at all. Lich aggression instantly. He doesn't find him now. Makes a pit stop at the turtles. So far, neither of the players has been extremely lucky with items. No super stack liches or whatever. This map, definitely an invitation for that. Just inches away from level 2. Pressure on the Lich by 1-0. Again, very conservative Lich play by Infy. There we have it, level 2. Not enough kills for 1-0. Not nearly enough. Nice deny with a dagger. Can 1-0 get level 2 here? I doubt it with the Lich he can. Nothing to heal so much pressure. Both Novi onto the first hero. Ghouls chasing and this should be doable. Acolyte not building anything. There is a tech. So it is very similar to what we've seen on Echo Isles. And that was the map Infy won. But 1-0 might find himself in a position he wants to play with Infy not expanding. Because let's be honest, Infy's tier 2 Gog play looked weak.
A player's forces are under attack.
And away we go. Nova exchange. Fascinating how 1-0 is able to play this, being down a level with the Lich the entire time. And Lich is a hero with a high skill ceiling. You need to know how to move. When to use the skeleton, what to attack. When this fight started here, Infy had a huge lead with that level 2. Now that's evened out. But Infy macroing a little better. DK is coming, but the graveyard is late. 1-0 forgetting about the tech though. Or wants to queue the DK. No, tech first. Took 2 minutes now.
Players' forces are under attack.
Okay, finally some time. And Infy is going for that tier 2 expansion once again. 1-0 bought a lot more time than on Echo Isles. It's now similar-ish to the second map, where Infy had that big lead and then fumbled it. How do you play with tier 2?
Players' forces are under attack.
Will this work again? Can he hold again, like on Twisted, and then not lose the Lich and go from there? Greater mana, wonderful. OXO FRMBL, thank you for the sub. Oxo Frimble, much love. There's still a little white on that sub goal bar. We're getting close to the 2K, but we're not there yet. Can you delete single sound files? I want to delete that sound file. DK arrive. Only one coil remaining. And with that play, 1-0 of course knows what's up. The Nema! 31 month. Go, go, 2K! Awesome. Ooh, sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. No ring this time, no cloak of shadows this time. And 1-0 is charging up. He was barely held back this entire game.
A player's forces are under attack.
Cannot enter. Now he can. Will this force a reaction or will he just plow through? Similar situation as on Twisted. Infy burning through his mana, trying to do as much economy damage as undeadly possible. But then he will be out of mana for the hold. So far, it's only the Lich, so we're trading economy. DK is creeping. What's the production saying? Gawk, 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 gawk. More skeletons. More Nova. More Dark Ritual. But here's the push. Works as a little bit of a decoy. One tower up onto the ghouls this time. I like this a lot more. Infy's macro play versus 1-0's micro play. How long can you hold without your Lich in the defense? Ghouls not able to get us around. Lich hurt, DK hurt. No solution against the Garks except that Lich. And if you fight under the shadow of the tower, that's all just fine. If only at a cloak right now. Rod is empty. Now the staff. But oh, is that just an invite for a Nova? Nova is ready. Coil ready as well. And the supply numbers this time a lot more even. Infy playing this better. No Lich kill so far. But he needs mass. He's fighting an orb. He's fighting frenzy ghouls.
A player's forces are under attack.
How much damage was done here? 7,600. 200 roundabout. Deathwing 9999 99. Thank you for the 26-month resub. Warcraft forever. Indeed. The base is a little less protected here. Tier 3 has started. The shop falls will not delay statues because there is no slaughterhouse. But it is a problem if you want to go for constant roll of necromancy. Dark Ranger out as well. Tri-hero, tier 3 advantage. Infy is 10 supply down. Home turf advantage. Alright, but he's fighting against the best undead stuff there is. That is all that tier 3. The frenzy goals the orb. And fiends are coming in to the mix as well. Feels like this is too much. Slow and steady wins the race, I guess. Now with more towers. Does that provide the stability you need? Infy is rich, but he doesn't have the production buildings necessary. No crypt here, no slaughterhouse here. The last crypt is falling. And Infy, for playing such a macro game, production buildings were just too slow. And too little. Base not fortified enough. Is the tier 3 tech able to save him? Counter attack again, but 1-0 is a freaking world champ. He won the past 3 TP League qualifiers. You think he's getting deterred by a little ghoul run by or Garg flyby? I don't think so. He has no TP, so he has no other chance than to stay here. He's doing a lot of damage. And Spirit Towers, as good as they are versus Fiends, versus Ghouls, they're pretty bad against Fiends. Thing is, we're trading main base for main base. 1-0 has no income anymore. He has to win with this army. Infy, I mean, he has nothing left except the gold mines. So weird. 4 towers. 1-0 can sell some items. Town portal home now with the Garg dead. 16 supply. This is basically just the heroes. Can we get an orb finally? No gold, but in a bit. Potion first, then orb. They're still mining for Infy. He can win this. He will win this. If he's not losing that lich. And if he's rebuilding. And he is rebuilding. What a weird game, guys. 1-0 doesn't have the... Now he has the gold, but doesn't have the lumber for the gold mine. And we have an orb up. So odd. Finally the main is broken. Ooh, Nova. Oh my god, this game. What a game. So, in a minute, we'll be back on one base.
player's forces are under attack.
Ghouls are useless now, except for run-bys. But in a direct fight they are. And 1-0 is mining again. Infy didn't even catch up in supply. Because of all the towers.
Player's forces are under attack.
Power creeping by 1-0, of course. Playing his advantage. Fiend, lots of damage. But we're rebuilding. So we're basically expanding again. Usually in Warcraft 3, if your base is broken, the game is over. Here we've seen 2 bases broken, and the game's still running. Good entertainment, not gonna lie.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay. With all the ghouls here, this is fodder for the Dark Ranger. Really don't understand the choice to go ghouls. Lich in trouble. Coil, perfect timing. And there is no chance for Infy in these fights. There just isn't. Lich in trouble. GG. The weirdness is over. And 1-0 wins. Again, the faster tier 3 is better than the Expo. And Infy is getting stubborn. Infy's getting a bit stubborn with these tactical choices. And he always was. Thing is, for most of his career, his strats worked. He will not stop the Expo. He won't. No chance. No chance. Three and 1. We get more of this weirdness. What the? Three wins in a row for 1-0. It started off so well. But 1-0 making some adjustments. Playing it safer, be more ready. But crumbs, thank you for gifting yet another sub. Where are we at? 1967. Guys, 33 left, the big 2K. Alright. What the? I Overlay is still not working. I don't know why. I'm super sorry. I don't get it. Alright, Infy, what are the adjustments? We're on Northern Isles. And this is, of course, match points for the reigning king. One more map. Ooh, 1-2-0 is going Ted Fiends. Alright, enough with this Lich Mirror shenanigans. There is a switch up. Infy will not switch anything up. And this is the strategy where 1-0 wins against Happy with. Happy playing a very different Lich style than Infy though. But if 1-0 plays the same DK Fiend harass here, I see darkness for Infy. It's all about a few nuances here when it comes to creeping, when it comes to scouting. What's the first creep camp? What's the items, etc., etc. Ooh. But Crumbs, thank you for gifting us up to Spiral. That's kinda sweet. You get 2 more skeletons, you get a sentry ward, and you'll be ready to pounce. Plus, you take experience away. Does this prevent level 2? Not really, but so many skeletons. Oh my. No expo. Both Tekken. Or no instant expo at least. This is level 2. And with that we creep. With that we have the Nova advantage. There shouldn't be any big kills going for 1-0, but he's a master of his craft. Here comes the first Fiend. You gotta be super careful with that Fiend. Oh, Infy expected it. Positions the ghouls already, also creating some distance. But the harass is impeccable. Cancels healing. God, 1-0 is so good with DK and 1 Fiend, it's ridiculous. Such a huge delay on the second base again. 1-0 can afford to give up some creep speed. With Fiend's Coral Nova, you're able to catch up if you need. And it's all about delaying that expo. And with Fiends, it's a little easier to siege as well. Got this now. Dark Ranger second. Oh, that's a feast for her. All you can eat buffet. Look at the stutter stepping. There we go. 2 skeletons for nothing. Wonderful reaction. How are you supposed to get this base up? Hero pressure? Yup. But you can reposition. You can pressure. If that's a cancel here, Infy's game is probably done. Oh, ouch. Nova needs that. Nova! Oof. Infy! Citizen of Trouble City. 1-0 reads him like a book.
A player's forces are
Not the books with like writing. The one with pictures. Oh. Trying to get the kill now. Doesn't work. Statues there healing. Oh, I love this position for 1-0. It's getting more and more one-sided here, Infy. You gotta realize this. It's like 15 years of pro experience.
a player's forces are under attack.
At least level 3. But usually he wants the run-bys, he wants to play the ghouls, but against the Dark Ranger Black Arrow. What do you do with these ghouls?
Town is under siege.
No cancel. Yeah, Infy's given up. Infy has given up. Dark Ranger kill. Okay, but only level 1. Absolutely worth the trade.
A player's forces are under
And again, we're ending up in a situation with tier 2 versus tier 3. And tier 3 was hella strong earlier when it was 2 base, 1 base. This is 1 base, 1 base. Little unfortunate timing for the Dark Ranger kill, so that prevents the Lich from coming out. Levels, okay, 1-1 versus 3-1. But you gotta play that Lich advantage now.
a player's forces are under attack.
Infy's really stubborn. Yeah, oh, you tell me. Always has been. Still is. Oh, 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 oh. Imagine a Nova now.
A player's forces
1-0 was a bit surprised of this weirdness on Echo Isles. And now it's time to creep up. With Lich out, I think he doesn't have to contest the base anymore. He can pick up the middle, creep up to the necessary levels, and go. Infy can do it? Yeah? You think? I don't. If he had tier 3 level 4 Lich orb and mass Garg production, I'd say maybe. But for Gargs you need numbers. They're not a quality unit, they're a quantity unit. And they're not even that in this game. Jeez Louise, this is as one-sided as it gets. 4 games in a row, or 3 games in a row really. It's the same situation at the 10-minute mark. GG. 4-1, 1-0 stays on top of Show Cup. Brutal. It's getting really brutal. And now 1-0 showed. Yep. DK Fiends is working not only versus Happy, but also versus Infy. So 2 more games. And now Infy. Do you have different strats up your sleeve? Still fighting for the money. $200 per map roundabout. And we get a little break. Infy plays undead with the human style. He can't play without towers. He doesn't want to play without towers. Difference. That Dark Ranger play though. Mwah. So good. So, old Korean. How about that Infy can do it? How about that? You were right. I like that you have faith though. I like that you have faith. 4-1, 1-0 wins the show match. So much is clear. But 5-1? No, 5-2? 6-1? 4-3? We got Infy on the right hand side and the yellow once again. And we got 1-0 on the blue. The second last tournament day before TPL, the biggest Warcraft tournament in the world, starting on Monday. Tomorrow's opponent is going to be colorful. And 1-0 goes back to Lich first, Lich first. Yeah, 16 players from Monday on. 2 weeks Warcraft extravaganza, $17,000 on the line. And of course we're gonna be there every single day. This is like Warcraft 3 Spring Break.
A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
And rinse and repeat. Infy trying to creep, 1-0 trying to harass. This is one of the bigger maps, so rush distance isn't really that easy. Also, expanding here is super tough. Oh, this requires a Nova. Don't tell me, don't tell me! Ooh, lucky. Infy gets the entire camp, but the block! Oh no, is this an Infy situation? Can't reach just yet. Dagger, immediately, needs the regen. Ooh, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Infy's in trouble already. 1-2-0 is at this point 1-2-0 is silent. Wait for it, wait for it. Infy needs the big turtle for level 2. But he's not really in a position. Infy out, thank you for the sub. The Austrian Infy. It's nighttime now. These ghouls can all heal up at the fountain and just do it again. Can you prevent level 2? Ah, he doesn't send the ghouls to the fountain. Who needs a fountain when you have blight? Am I right, boys?
A player's forces are under attack.
No, there's no Nova. Come on. A little too easy. Nicely played around by Infy. And there was a bait with an item. Can't close this around, little unfortunate. There we have the ghouls at the fountain. And a sheep. Shout out sheep. Tough spot though. Will Infy give up on his expansion ideas?
A player's forces are under attack.
He has to. It's one of the hardest expansion camps in the entire game. I'd say Infy is still going Gargs, just because of how amazing they are for creeping. I know that feel, man. You try to build, but the ghouls are there. Acolyte is moving back. That will probably delay the slaughterhouse for a bit, but we have ghoul run-bys again. We have staffs available. Who's doing more damage? Acolyte dead on the way to tier 3. This could even be a cancel. Depending on how much damage he's able to do in the main. It's also 4 out of 5, right? So it's even. Oh. Oh! He Nova'd the ghoul before the Lich was there, I think. Now we get the slaughterhouse. But Infy is playing one base tier 3. Let's go! This is more promising.
A player's forces are under attack.
Close. Nice watch award. And that's the biggest camp on the map. With lots of damage. No! Whoa, 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 whoa. Fixed. Hope you got a good item for that. Talisman? Yeah, that's good. So both in this dewarding, both in a somewhat weird spot. held back, low economy, 3 acolytes only for 1-0. Infy has a better economy, Infy has good heroes, and Infy is not that stubborn with his gargoyles. We say jealous person now. But Crumb's gifting a sub to the Macho Man. Ooh, yeah. The cream always rises to the top. Macho Man, rest in peace. Ah! Look at this! GG! He surrounded the Lich and killed him! Infy puts his name on the board again! Look at this! Buttcrumbs gifting a sub to Ric Flair! Woo! Unfortunately, a very horrible person, but the woo is still pretty good. And we got a 4-2. See, Infy? You can play it straight up. You can play it straight up. What's wrong with Ric Flair? Hell of a lot. There's a Dark Side of the Ring episode on him, which he wasn't the nicest guy to a lot of people. Especially women. So yeah, as fun as the woo is, always keep that in mind. We also got a sub to Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Let me tell you something, brother. Talking about horrible people. Hulk Hogan is one of them. Racist POS. And almost the basis of Metallica. And we all know what we think about Metallica. Last series of the set. 1-0. It always feels a little like once he got the 4, he's playing a little loose. But not loose enough to go for some cheese. We have seen some Dreadlord, Cryptlord plays before in 1-0 happy matches, but not here. So Last Refuge as the last map. 200 bucks on the line again. Yesterday it was a 4-3 versus Moon. Today it could be a 4-3 versus Infy. Before tomorrow we go into a match with Colorful.
A player's forces are under attack.
But we're back to expansions, aren't we? I can definitely see that, or are they both trying to be aggressive? Different creep route though. Infy cleared the green, 1-0 more aggressive Shadow Priest in to harass. And yeah, of course in Infy's Lich there's a Sack Skull. I feel like Infy is already in trouble. New ghouls pulled, nicely done. Tech started. Lich level 2 after this. What he got? More eyes on the map for 120. Not that he needs it. But if there's no expo, and this is an even trade, it's in favor of 120 for sure. We have attacked by Infy, pretty much the same time. And he uses the skull here, alright. Infy teching? Yeah. But his plan is still to expand. Regardless of teching. We can do that, we are undead. Infy just spent 400 gold. Ah, okay. Graveyard sick.
A player's forces are under attack.
A little bit of a mana advantage now, but Infy not really close to 3, so it doesn't make that much sense to hold back at the moment. Maybe if he can power creep with it, then it's a good choice. But I'd argue that Infy did a lot better when not expanding. Pocket Factory, thank you for the 13-month resub. I hope you're doing fine and spawning these little robots doesn't hurt you or anything. Or is it too exhausting?
Players' forces are under attack.
Yeah, with Lich you can't really play Dark Ranger second, can you? Gotta be a DK. It's a delayed DK for 120 though. Only starts it now. And he always keeps an eye, literally, on the second base, but Infy is surprising me again and plays straight up. I like that. Tech is behind, but his DK is out faster. Also, not too many dives anymore. Like we're clearing the map and then we fight. And that seems to be the best alternative at the moment. Appreciate the strategy switch, Infy. Just a little bit too late. Have a staff, right? Yep, we do. Welcome to Iowa. Thank you very much for the gifted sub. Hope you're doing fine, mate. As always, hit me up when you find new good music. I'm still raving about the Home Is Where album. Best of the year so far. But Crumbs, thank you very much to giving a sub to Drug Carson. That's so funny. North Dracarson.
Players' forces are under attack.
Yeah, a little bit of a tame mid-game, but I think it makes for better fights. As the fireworks to end the series. Infy still has a lot in the middle. And oh, with the Zeppelin drop. Look at this. It's beautiful.
Players' forces are under attack. Town is under siege.
Lich will be needed at home. We don't have Dark Rangers yet. That is so annoying. We still have a Rod Charge. This can be even more damage, but 1-0 decides I don't need to defend this. I'm fine. I'm just power creeping here. Oh, is that power creeping when you lose 2 ghouls? Jeez. This is so much income. Oh, wow. Such a simple play. But, I mean, not really simple. You gotta find the time. To go for the lab, to go for the zap. And afford time without the Lich on the mainland. And 1-0 is getting 4-3 in a bit. But Dark Ranger out. Black Arrow creep up to the red. How much gold is that? Oi! 400 gold difference. That's extreme.
A player's forces are under attack.
Boop. So silly. What do we got? Catca's pipe for Infy. Love that.
Is under siege.
Boop. Absolutely fantastic. Now the army is in a bit of trouble though. There's no TP. He's gotta fight this. Oh no. Maybe the game is falling apart and 1-0 just wins here? With 2 Destros up? Oh, Infy, maybe this was a little too cheeky, but no. The Lich arrived at the right time. We got Destroyer Wars. Arguably the most boring matchup in all of Warcraft, but with the heroes in the mix, there's a little explosiveness to it. Good call, good save. Yeah, speaking of silly, destroyers can't attack each other. So this is really silly. So Infy has the resources, 1-0 got the heroes. And not all heroes though, it's just the Lich. Cody, thank you very much for the 6-month resub, 1337. Well, in your time zone maybe. For me it's
Players' forces are under
2337. No, that's wrong. 1437. Oh, I need sleep. But Grumps, thank you for gifting us up to 1337, obviously. Okay, 50-50 fight. Item on the ground. What's it? Healthstone. Could be useful. This is such a dumb fight, dude. Very hard to see what's going on. Nuke! Oh, 1-0, you're in trouble here. Invul Potion and Healthstone should both be ready, or at least a TP. There's a potion as well, but would be odd to flop items around within the fight. So here we go. And it's still more or less even in that regard. But we got huge consumables. We got the health potions, health stone, mana potion on Infy, double invul potion on 1-2-0. I think gold-wise, this all evened out. Scouts everywhere. Upgrade 0-0. Close battle. Good to have the health stone here. Dark Ranger plus 12 and edgy boots. Ooh, that lady is packing a punch. Oh my god, Big Mac with the 25 gifted subs. Are you freaking kidding me? Was that the big 2K? Did we crack the 2K with that? Oh, Big Mac. Awesome. Heroes by Infy under fire. Invul Potion necessary. Coil available for the Dark Ranger. What about that DK? He has the health stone trying to get up front. Lich! Also Invul Potion. The consumables are quickly disappearing. Mana Potion still there. Needs a coil. Lich saved. And now what? Who plays the hero arena best? The Destroyers, they don't do much. The Gargoyles get immediately sniped. And it's still an even fight. What a tug of war. Yes, that was the 2K. Oh my god, we dipped to 1,300 subs just 2 weeks ago or so. You guys brought it back to 2K. Legends. Legends in the chat. Thank you, Big Mac, again. Awesome. You deserve it. Oh man, thank you. Yeah, the shield pads, the butt crumbs, the Big Macs, the Norwegian whales. And every single one of you with your prime and regular sub. You're all awesome. It felt really bad when we were down to 1,300 subs. But, can always trust on you. No sneaky expo behind this. June is the curse month indeed. One to zero banked 1,000 gold. Only at the 17-minute mark. Slowly but steady, we're getting a number of Gargs up. Getting harder to deal with them before they do damage. No transition. Yeah, anti-magic shield. Despite it being 420 HP, it's dispellable now. It really doesn't do that much. Juicy creep camp. The Katgas pipe is of course paying dividends. And here we go. Onto the statues. They're both ensnared. Oh, that's so bad for 1-0. One fight for $200, ladies and gentlemen, and Infy. Feels like he's taking back-to-back maps here. Lich in trouble, Dark Ranger in trouble. That must be the two creep spots for Infy. Still 1,300 gold. And I take credit for the better performance of Infy in this game and the last. I called him out for being stubborn. that was the moment he changed the strat, and from there on out, he's winning. How can anti-magic be dispelled by magic? Isn't that wrong? Well, you can also fight fire with fire. Just need to know how. Dark Ranger. Oh, Infy not brave enough to go for the turtles. And I mean, that's how dispels work, right? That's just logical. The shell is magic. Here we go into the base. Is that a little brave, Infy? Maybe not. There's quite some guards. Of course, focus of attention should be on them for the time being. 17 food lead, but it's an undead base. We go into guard mirror now. And we're about to mine out, guys. Double, triple crypt Garg, actually. This is what 120 was investing in. And yeah, I mean, you can play against this with Nova. Also got heal scrolls. Ooh, the heal scroll advantage is huge. Thank you, Burrow Rush, for the bits. Ooh, that's 2 freebies. Awesome! To position yourself right above the crypts. Yeah, why not? They pop out, you don't have them in numbers, they die immediately. And then the undead, he's using the undead base for his advantage. Ah, Infy. When you want to, you're so great. Let's see if this works. Heal scroll used. Invo potion and mana potion still on the DK of Infy. Who's getting level 5 faster? That's definitely 120. And that Lich got a carry, but it feels like Infy is losing nothing. Lich, Invo potion, Dark Ranger is dead for Infy. No more silence. And reinforcements are coming in, but yep, that's level 5 now, finally. Lich also in trouble. What a weird game this is. I like it. Level 3 DR. 120 somewhat holds? And 120 still has income. Well, Infy doesn't. He can't rebuild. And he doesn't have a level 5 Lich. He's actually pretty far away from that. Okay, both have a gentleman's agreement. Creep the turtles. That gives Infy time for the Dark Ranger. Oh, he can't get double level 5. He's close to double level 5. And 120 is still mining. That was a... He has gold for an expo. Infy! Fighting without the Dark Ranger, without level 5. You could just take the $200 bill and light it on fire. Or can you, Lich? Couple of hits, Invo potion, uh-oh. And now it all turns around. One more Nova and this GG. Maybe he doesn't even need that. Dark Ranger back, finally. Oh, that took some time. Lich. Holding on! That's the kill right there. But it's also a Dark Ranger kill. But what about this Lich? Infy, you were so close. You had such a lead. If you're not pushing into the undead base, as much as I loved GG, as much as I loved that guard position over the crypts, it was a little ambitious. And that's a 30 food swing. And that is game. And that is 5-2. Some games a little one-sided and stubborn, etc. But also some games really awesome. Like the first two and this one, GG. 1-0, 5-2. That was fun. For an undead mirror, that was fun. And you know what? The good thing about an undead mirror is, an undead is always losing. But yeah.